Aqua Kids has received the Parents Television Council seal of approval.
On today's episode of Aqua Kids,
it's all about oyster reef restoration.
So, you ready to make a difference? Building a better planet starts with you. Aqua Kids, traveling around the world, going where we've never been before, having fun and so much more, learning from our friends on the sea, saving memories out to you and me. Aqua Kids.
Have you seen Molly lately?
I believe she's prepping the scientists.
Okay, well since you're here, do you want to do the open together?
Sure.
Hey everybody at home, and welcome to yet another amazing episode of Aqua Kids. I'm James.
And I'm Kara, and today's show is all about oysters.
Oysters are so important because they're filter feeders and they clean the water.
That's right, and they also create lots of habitat for many different animals.
Oh, these oysters seem really important, so I'm ready to get the show started. Are you?
Me too, I am.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, remember last week how we were telling you how they were restoring oyster reefs here on the Treasure Coast? Well, it looks like we're in the right place because see how many oyster shells there are.
There's so many, right guys?
Let's meet up with Vincent, who's with the Florida Oceanographic, and see how it's all done.
All right, let's go. All right.
Hey Vincent, why do you have PVC pipes in your oyster shells?
Well, the way that we create the oyster reefs is we take oyster shell that we've collected from restaurants, we fill those mesh bags, and the PVC pipes help keep the mesh bags in place while we fill them so that we can create the bags of shell that we need to deploy out on the oyster reefs.
Nice. How often do you do this?
We've been doing this every few months, I think. Yeah.
Oh wow. So develop some muscle tone and help the oysters at the same time.
Yes, exactly.
Well, can you show us how it's done?
Sure. No
All
problem.
right.
All right. So then we fill the tube with shell.
Oh man.
Right.
How high do you want to fill the tube?
Usually about to the height of the bag, or just under the height of the bag. So then if you can hold that, all we do is slide that out. There you go. And then tie off the top.
And we have a bag of oysters.
Yep, bag of oyster shell.
Yeah.
And this is,
Finished
these
product.
are the building blocks to create the reefs.
So how are these bags useful?
Well, the bags help keep the shell together, and this creates the habitat, and each of these units we use to create the reefs.
Nice. Well, it's a good thing we have a lot of hungry people in America, so let's catch up with Molly and see how it's done.
Okay, great.
Let's go, everybody.
Hey Jim, good to see you again.
Hey Molly, good to see you.
So walk us through this process. What's going on right now?
What we're doing is we're taking the bags that we bagged and we're putting them in the boat. We're going to deploy them on the island, just right, about 2 miles away.
Okay, so it's loading all of this into the boat.
Absolutely, and the Aqua Kids are ready to help?
Yeah.
Okay, kids, let's get ready. Just join in the line here.
Okay, cool.
So why are you here and why are you doing this?
Just to help the environment. I mean, this is the easiest way to clean up the river. We basically polluted it, so this is just our way of giving back and getting the reefs back going so they can clean up the river.
So why are you here today?
We are helping out the oysters by making them natural habitat for them.
So how does it help the environment?
Well, it helps all the oysters find new homes, and it helps all the animals in the ocean find new homes.
Okay, we can form a second line. Molly, here you go.
Okay.
Okay, I need people for a second line over here. Mark, we're making a second line.
It's a good thing to help your community.
So why are you here?
We are here to plant oyster beds.
And your job is?
Load oyster bags.
You got those muscles here?
Yes, sir.
Come on, let's talk to the camera.
Hey guys, we're here now with Vincent, and he's a research scientist at Florida Oceanographic. So Vincent, tell us about the Coastal Center's involvement in this project.
We've built 2 experimental reefs on the island, and what we're trying to do is compare whether or not we can directly seed oyster reefs in case there's areas where recruitment is very low. So we tested that out comparing unseeded reefs versus seeded reefs. And seeding basically means we get larvae from a hatchery and release them directly onto the reef. And we enclose the reef with containment booms so that they can't swim away. And what we're doing here, it's a great project because we're working with St. Lucie County and DEP, and they've helped us out a lot, and we're helping them with the restoration of the whole island as well.
So why are you two here today?
We're interested in cleaning up the environment and keeping it for our younger ones that are coming along. And
our office actually manages 1,455,000 acres of the submerged lands for the state aquatic preserves.
Wow.
And we have a large task to take care of here. We do about everything planting. This just scratches the surface. For the young people, I highly recommend the marine endeavor because personally, I have the world's coolest job.
What's your involvement here?
Well, I'm one of the volunteers. Local restaurants save the oyster shells. Florida's big on raw bars. And when they get enough shells, somebody from the organization goes out and collects them. And then they bring them out here. And when we get a huge pile of them, they put a notice in the newspaper and ask for volunteers to come out and bag them.
So what are you doing here?
I'm here to help with the environment. I have my children out here. We're out here with the PAL, Police Athletic League, for the kids to come out here and learn to give back to their community.
That's great. So not only are you volunteering, but it's also a learning experience for your children.
Absolutely. If we teach them today to do this, they'll do it tomorrow and they'll teach their children.
Coming up next, the work on the reef begins.
Let's go help some oysters!
Did you know that oyster reefs provide essential habitat for wildlife, including fish, crabs, and shrimp? They also supply food for different types of birds, including the American oyster catcher, American bald eagle, osprey, and brown pelican, and help filter water and protect the shoreline. Don't go away! Aqua Kids will be right back!